Jews have long been waiting for the coming of the Messiah. And they are all of the same belief that the Messiah will save them from their oppressors and all their current difficulties and predicament. That's why, for them, it is impossible to think of a Messiah who suffers and dies. So when Jesus begins to talking about his suffering and death on the cross, the disciples cannot take his words seriously. The gospel today is, in fact, the third time and most detailed prediction of his passion and death. But his disciples are not about ready to listen to him. They are all fascinated by the certain prospect of fame and glory. On one occasion, the mother of the sons of Zebedee approaches Jesus to make this bold request. Command that these two sons of mine sit one at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom. In the Gospel of Mark, it is not the mother but her two sons directly asking this favor from Jesus. Most likely, the kingdom she is referring to is the kingdom of God on earth rather than the heavenly kingdom. She and her two sons envision Jesus as Messiah and king like every other previous king of Israel. Can you drink the cup that I am going to drink? We can, they quickly and confidently reply. Obviously, they do not have full comprehension of what Jesus means by this cup. They are just too eager to get the top spots ahead of the others. The teaching of Jesus about the cross and sacrifice has not registered in their minds. That is not what they are thinking about at this point in time. And Jesus makes it clear to them that the positions they are aspiring for are privileges that the Father alone can give. Not surprisingly, the other 10 disciples, unable also to comprehend the lesson of the cross, are angry and indignant about the clever move of James and John. So Jesus takes this opportunity to teach them about the real greatness. True greatness is diametrically opposed to the greatness that the world knows. It is not by domination, manipulation, and exertion of power and control over the people in order to fulfill the agenda of the ruler. Rather, it is in putting one's talent totally at the service of others, so that they too are empowered and are able to develop their fullest potential as human beings. Jesus himself is the perfect example. He did not just teach about it, but has shown it by his example. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. As Christians, we ought to follow the example of Jesus. After washing the feet of his disciples, he said, "If I, therefore, the master and teacher, have washed your feet, you ought to wash one another's feet. I have given you a model to follow, so that as I have done for you, you should also do." This is what true greatness means.